We back at it, besties. Cake number 2. Oh, welcome back to my channel. I was gonna do an intro, but y'all already know what this is. This can't be your first. If this is your first rodeo, go back and watch the first video, and then come back and join us here for this one. But if for some reason you are not caught up, hello, my name is Victoria. I am, according to my TikTok bio, the Sinisterhood stan. They got a new logo in the past couple of months, and I did a cake for their old logo that looked, God, what is that? Oh my God! What is that? It was questionable. It was questionable, and I know this. So today I'm gonna be making a cake once again. Did I turn the oven off? Yes. Today we're gonna be making a cake for their new logo, or of their new logo, which looks like this, if you don't know for some reason. This one looks already infinitely easier than the last one, correct? Or am I tripping? I went to Michael's. I got my array of frosting.
I ain't got no white. Like, I need like a skinny one like that in white so that I can write the font at the top, but the smallest one they have is this. I mean, the letters are thick, so maybe I need a thick tip. Okay, this is bad.
So yeah, I'm gonna plate this cake real quick, and then I'm gonna be back, and then we gonna start the actual decorating process. I should probably open all of these frosting tubes because that's what gave me a panic attack last time trying to open the freaking tips of these. We got the cake on a plate. Let's do this. So we have an issue. So I had to get purple icing at Michael's because if you want any color that's not brown or white, you have to go to a craft supply store to get it. So this says violet decorating icing. That's what it says on the thing. I bought 2 tubes because I wasn't sure how much of this I was going to need to cover the whole cake. Well, now we're going to have to pray to Guy Fieri that this 1 tube is going to be able to cover this whole thing because this is purple, right? Color. That's the color I bought. Correct. Tell me why this is blue. Tell me why. They fucked up, y'all. Have to pray to whatever's up there that this is gonna cover this whole thing. Because we really only need purple for the background, so. Baking gods, please come through. Guy Fieri. He doesn't bake, though. He probably could. I did my hair, my makeup, and then I was like, I don't feel like picking out an outfit. So from like here up is done. Here down, sweatpants and a Romeo and Juliet 1999 with Leonardo DiCaprio, my husband, and Claire Danes on it. I would prefer that this was a Titanic shirt, but you know what? I'm going to take what I can get. I love this movie. But I also am fully aware that the concept and the story of Romeo and Juliet, real stupid, real dumb. Like, I get it, y'all was upset, y'all were teenagers, you were mad that your parents wouldn't let you be together because you're from 2 different houses. I get it. Sad times in Verona. However, realistically, if Homeboy would have just waited like a couple seconds to see like, maybe she might wake up. Let's see if Homegirl wakes up. But again, they are teenagers, and they are real dumb. So, who's to blame? William Shakespeare. The top part is purple. The sides, gonna be naked. Because I don't have enough frosting in this tube. I really don't, because I was solely relying on me having 2 tubes of purple, but Michael's wanna be trifling. Oh my god, they collabed with, and that's why we drink. That's so cool. We love a collab. I am a personal fan of when podcasts merge and do like a. It's like when Timmy Turner and Jimmy Neutron did a crossover episode. Loved it. It was funny. They all vibed really well together. 10 out of 10. Would watch more of that content. Alright, that's as purple as I think we're gonna get it. Like, if I squeeze some of this out, is it gonna come out purple? No, that's blue. It's straight up blue. That is aquamarine blue. This also says great taste. That's a bold claim. Let's try it. Anyway, Christy likes rap music. So this is for her. This is recommendations for her. Although, Heather, you can take this as well. Maybe this will be a nice introduction for you. Queen Herbie just dropped her album, and someone in the Facebook group recommended her to Christy as well. So whoever that was, I don't want to put your name in the video because I don't know if you want your stuff on this, but this is your time. You're getting credit for this as well. So good. She's so good. Celine Dion and Masterpiece are my 2 favorite songs on that album. They're so good. Please listen. Also, Flo Millie's a really good rapper. She's a little bit more explicit than Queen Herbie is, so don't play it around children. But she's hype. She's so hype. I love Flo Millie. And the fact that she's a year younger than me, that's not allowed. And she's out here doing that, and I'm not at all. Like, hello? I don't want to be a rapper, but I'm saying, like, she's more successful than I will ever be in my entire life. And she's a year younger than me. Like, I can't even comprehend that. Like, I'm here making a cake, a mediocre cake, and she's out here making music videos. Oh my god, it looks so bad already! No! Let's play some, maybe if I play some Flo Millie. Am I gonna get copyrighted? I don't make money off of this channel. No, shut up. I don't care about ads. I don't want to buy a car. I can't even afford a house. I was babysitting for a friend of mine the other day, and her daughter is 3. She's very cute. Shout out to Piper one time. So, Piper likes Peppa Pig. I do not like Peppa Pig. However, it's not about me. It's about the child. So we watch Peppa Pig. And as I was watching it, I was like, this lady, Miss Rabbit on here, she got mad jobs. Like, she out here getting that coin. Like, on the episode that I watched, she was the grocery store attendant, she was a taxi driver, she's the teacher, and then she also did something else I can't remember. But she had 4 jobs on the episode that I watched. And I was like, dang, okay, lady. So, when I went home, I decided, you know, let's look up how many jobs did Miss Ma'am have, like, throughout the entire series, because I'm pretty sure it's not being made anymore. I want y'all to tell me why this woman got 47 jobs. 40, like, not 4 and then 7. 47. Like, and the only jobs that she doesn't do in the entire... she does every job in the whole town. The town's called Peppa Land. I also had to look that up. So they live in Peppa Land. It would be just like Miss Peppa to name the town after her, because I got problems with her, but that's not who we're talking about right now. This ma'am does every job in this town except for police officer and one other thing. She does every job except for 2. No. Veto that whole thing. They got Miss Ma'am absolutely being run into the ground. I want her to take a vacation. I want to watch as the entire society of Peppa Land just goes up in flames and crumbles to the ground, because she is the only thing holding that economy together. Ain't none of y'all in that town know how to do jack diddly squat for yourself. She is out here. all of the adults in that town, tax dollars better be getting funneled directly into her pockets, because she is the only reason that y'all are still thriving and surviving out here. Miss Peppa over here roasting the crap out of everybody, being disrespectful AF, acting like little Miss Caillou. And Miss Rabbit over here busting her ass. Like, absolutely not. I also understand that I am a grown adult who is mad at a 2D children's show. But after the year we had last year, nothing matters anymore. You know what I'm saying? Heather got me hooked on this comedian named Nate Bargatze, and he's so funny. I love stand-up. I've kind of always wanted to try stand-up, but, like, I don't think it's for me. Like, it's the idea of it stresses me out too much. But, he's so funny. He's like dad humor, but not cheesy. I had asked Heather if she wanted to recommend a case for me to write a blog post about. And she was like, hey, you should write about this crazy-ass snake man. And I was like, okay. There's a comedian that does bits about him in his stand-up set. And I was like, all right, I'll watch that too. And I did. And now I'm obsessed. And I can't stop listening to him. He's very funny. Side note, Christy, if you would like to recommend me a case to write about, you are more than welcome to send me one. It can be anything. It can be your favorite case. It can be your least favorite case. It can be a case that's so stupid. It could be a monkey robbing a bank, and I will still write about it for you. Do we have a name for, like, us as listeners of the podcast? Because, like, my favorite murder is obviously Murderino. What would we be called? I don't know. Like, Sinsters? Wait, no, that's kind of stupid. Like, instead of sisters, like, Sinsters, like, and that's not a gender-based thing. You can be a she and be a Sinster. You can be a he and be a Sinster. You can be a they and a them, and you can also be a Sinster. She, he, non-binary, all of y'all. Like, it's not a gender-specific term. Okay, this doesn't look as janky as I thought it was gonna, but it still does. It still be, oh, how am I gonna do the teeth? So excited for them to drop merch. I'm gonna spend all of my money, all of my paycheck is going towards merch. And like I've mentioned before, I think I mentioned it in the last video, they're the only podcast I listen to that I don't have merch for them. Like, I have merch for every single other one. I have, like, 2 of my favorite murder t-shirts. I have an Ology sticker on my laptop. Yeah, it's a disgrace that the one that I stand the most, I have absolutely no merch from. That's a problem. And we're going to fix that when their merch store drops. So, I will be wearing a Sinisterhood t-shirt to work every day, and that's on period, sis. The other day, I tried to rewatch a movie that I didn't like the first time I saw it. It's the live-action Dumbo movie that came out a few years ago. The only reason I went to go see it was because Tim Burton made it, and one thing about me, I am a Tim Burton whore. I will see absolutely anything that man puts his name on, writes, directs, any of it. I remember for good, since it was my favorite movie when I was a kid, but somehow I could watch that, but James and the Giant Peach scared the absolute living crap out of me. That doesn't make any sense. Like, Nightmare Before Christmas is infinitely scarier for a child, and I was over here scared of claymation bugs. Get it together. Maybe I just wasn't vibing because maybe the headspace I was in at the time when I saw it. No, I still don't like it. It don't matter. The movie is called Dumbo, and I want to say he's in maybe like 10% of it. The main plot of the movie is like this dad who works in a circus. He loses his wife, and so he has to like take care of his 2 children. And then like their circus like gets bought out by this bigger circus that's owned by Danny DeVito, and like he's trying to take over, and then he starts like abusing Dumbo. It's a whole thing. He's CGI, obviously, because they can't really get a real elephant to do that. Cute CGI, because CGI can go one of 2 ways. It can either be adorable lion in The Lion King, or it can be terrifying Renesmee baby from Twilight.
Oh, hell no!
So he was cute, and I was like, this movie's called Dumbo, so I'm gonna get a lot of Dumbo. And instead, I got a lot of family drama, and that's it. I mean, like, Colin Farrell's the main person in it. He's hot, so that was nice. But, like, halfway through it, I was just like, I don't give any fucks about this man and his children. Like, I know that's bad, but, like, they didn't set them up for us to, like, really connect with them, really. They were just kind of like, here's their story, okay, here, we're going to the circus, Dumbo. I didn't give any craps about what happened to any of them. And of course, it's a Disney movie, so spoiler alert, nobody dies. But if they had, like, I would have kept on living. Like, y'all hear Casey Anthony got in a bar fight? Got in a bar fight, you guys. And then I read that it was because she's doing a documentary or like a TV series, and it was like a stunt for it. So excited because I was like, maybe she might actually get arrested for something, because she needs to be in jail, like, flat out. Like, please, ma'am, go, stay there, please. Like, the audacity, that trial, that was the thing that got me into true crime, because I was 11 when that trial was happening, and it was during the summer, so I was out of school. So my grandma had it on the TV, every day of the trial on TV. So we, like clockwork, we would wake up every morning, make breakfast, and we would sit in front of the TV and watch the trial, and then we would go about our day, and then we would come back at night, and we would watch Nancy Grace talk shit about her all night. Let's just say I was upset that was a hoax, and I was really, like elated that she possibly might serve some time, even if it's a little bit of time. Hate it. Hate it. Okay, I'm gonna try and write their names like it is under the logo, but this ain't gonna be cute, y'all. Like, this gonna look like some doctor handwriting. Hello. Christy's name's done. Let's write Heather's. I'm just, like, so sad. Honestly, no. We're gonna change that. I'm okay with this cake. Does it still look a mess and janky and like a 5-year-old made it in art class? Yeah, it does. But you know what? 1, can't bake. 2, or draw. I can bake. I can't draw. 2, it could have been worse, you know?
Let's do a little tour, shall we? So we got Sinisterhood at the top. I made the S too damn big, so I couldn't fit all of it into one section, so I had to split it up into Sinister and then Hood. We got the 2 names. We got Christopher Walken on this side, and we got Kevin McAllister on this side. And then we got our janky boys down here. They're kind of nightmares, honestly, because I did the skulls thinking that their mouths were shut, and then I looked at the photo, even though I've been looking at the photo the whole time, and realized that their mouths are open. So, they kind of look like Voldemort, but that's okay. But overall, aside from the naked sides, I think I'm improving. 0.5% improvement. I will give myself that.
We did it! Cake number 2. This will probably be the last cake that I ever make because they don't have any more logos. As always, shout out to the besties, Heather and Christy. Love you too. Sending all of the love from a very gross, stormy Florida. I thought about it the other day, and I was like, it's insane to me. I feel like I've known them forever. I've never met them once in real life, ever. And I feel like I have. Because I talk to people in my life. I'll tell other people stuff that they said on the podcast. I'll be like, Christy said this, Heather said this. And they're like, who are they? And I'm like, oh, they're not, like, I listen to them every day. But I've never met them. And that's crazy to me. It just doesn't make any sense. Because, whatever. It's like when you think about, like, when you're just chilling and then all of a sudden you're like, we're on a floating rock in space. Like, That's what this is. That's what this is. Good thing I haven't ever met them in person, because if I did, I would cry. And that wouldn't be cute. And I wouldn't have waterproof mascara, because I never remember to wear stuff like that, even when I know I'm going to be crying. Like, what's wrong with me? When you go watch a sad movie, why, like, when you go watch Avengers Endgame, why didn't you wear waterproof mascara, Victoria? Get it together. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't know what that's gonna be. Don't know when that will be. But it will probably not be a cake because they don't have any more logos. There was only 2. Bye!